Today, we're gonna be reacting to the craziest Fortnite cheaters in history. From cheaters in the World Cup to cash cups in the FNCS, these guys have walked away with huge amounts of prize money. How? I don't even know, bro, but it's happened, and there's so many cheaters, especially in the game as of recently. So we're gonna be reacting to the worst cheaters of all time. Also, before we get started, only 10% of guys watching these videos every single day are actually subs. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure that little red subscribe button down below. We're trying to hit 100K. This is my third channel, HaloBT Reacts. I'm actually really interested to watch this because cheaters in the Fortnite community, like, I hate cheaters, bro, in any game. But at the same time, it's really just an interesting subject. I don't know. Just like seeing what a cheater does and like the whole topic. I just think it's interesting. I don't know. It's like a true crime documentary, you know? All right, let's check it out.
Throughout the years, there have been many cheaters in Fortnite, from feeding your friends eliminations
this guy, bro,
to full-on aimbot.
Yeah, he actually qualified in the World Cup for that.
Fortnite is riddled with them. But today, I'm going to be going over some of the biggest cheaters in Fortnite history, and make sure you stick around for the whole video because some of these will shock you. For our first cheater on the list, we're going to be starting with somebody
unknown
who actually won an FNCS. And that would be Kez.
Oh, why they got unknown's gameplay, bro? I was like, no way he cheated. What?
Chapter 2, Season 1, the second FNCS ever, the game mode was squads. And the winners in NA East were Unknown Army, Stable Ronaldo, Avery, and Kez. Now, at the time of him winning FNCS, it is most likely that he wasn't cheating, but everything would change just 1 year later. You'd think after winning an FNCS that a player's career would start to flourish, but this was
so he won over 100 grand and then started
just
cheating?
A few weeks after winning FNCS, the Winter Royale
That's
was announced,
insane, bro.
He would make almost 3 grand from it. But this would be the last time he would ever
Winter Royale was beautiful, bro.
Kez would go on to play for a year, but saw zero success and literally didn't make a single dime off the game.
Dude, hundreds of thousands of dollars in earnings
it was
to zero.
A moment where he could possibly
That's
earn
rough.
again. And going into the tourney, they were doing pretty well, earning in every session. And in the very last session, this moment was caught on stream by one of his trio members, Nanolight.
Dragon shotgun.
What? Why did you just leave?
What? Kez was struck by the...
Oh, no, bro.
No way. Wait. Sis?
So yeah, he ended up getting banned right in the middle of the game, leaving his trio dumbfounded.
That's crazy.
And when this happened, Twitter was going absolutely crazy, and it really sucks for Sizlucky and Nanolight because they ended up playing for 13 hours, making 2 grand, but ended up losing out on all the money because their teammate was cheating.
Wow.
You might be curious on what cheats he had.
Yo, L-Mans, bro.
There's some proof of him buying soft aim just a few weeks before the tournament.
Dude, come on.
It seems like the conclusion on why he cheated was purely just because he wasn't performing very well and not placing for over a year, and he was just sick of it.
Dude, that's such an L. That's not an excuse, man. If you're like a top pro and you get washed, that's on you, bro. You like that's like if you're, let's say, one of the best football/soccer players in history and you're just winning everything, and then out of nowhere you just start taking like steroids or something to make your legs move faster, you know? Like, so you just turn like the Flash. You know what I mean? Dude, you can't be the best in the world, get bad, and then cheat. That's so messed up and cringe. Like, I don't care if it's esports, I don't care if it's actual sports. Like, I don't know, man.
To start cheating.
That's L-Mans, bro.
Seem like he really cares.
I don't have any respect for that.
Banned, a DM leaked of him saying it doesn't matter because I got the bag, and I guess he's not really wrong since he earned over 60 grand. But I guess the real question is, how long do you guys think he was actually cheating for? Okay, so for the next
he probably
one,
cheated the whole time then.
A step down from
or most of the time
to some light collusion.
That's crazy.
So in this one here,
L cheaters, bro.
Players involved, and that would be the pro players Bucky, Creo, Slacks, and Keys. Now this happened all the way back in the very first FNCS in Chapter 2 Season 2 in the Slurpy Swamps area. For those who don't watch competitive Fortnite, I'll quickly explain what Storm Surge is because that plays a very big role in this. So there's a certain amount of players alive in his zone, a number will pop up.
Was this the back and forth teaming, bro?
If you're above,
I think I remember this.
The threshold. And if you are below, you will start taking damage and eventually die. And well, if you remember Slurpy, there's a bunch of slurp barrels and slurp trucks around.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Well, Bizzle ended up putting together this
that's so weird, man.
Here. In the video, it shows that a bunch of games during FNCS, Bucky and Creo would trade shots with Keys and Slacks in order to get their Storm Surge damage up. And well, Epic actually ended up taking action and banned all the players involved for 2 whole months. which is way too
Yeah,
harsh
I'm not gonna lie,
considering
that
what
was
some of
pretty
the other
deserved.
players
I
did
don't
in
know
this
what those guys
video.
were thinking, bro.
Because they got banned, that meant they would miss out on that entire FNCS. Now this whole situation is a very tricky one because nobody could really say for certain if they went out of their way to DM each other, saying exactly when to trade damage with each other or not. But it could have also just been a habit that they built up before playing FNCS during scrims, since they probably know each other's loot route. And this also doesn't make
Well, I mean, it's definitely a tricky situation, especially in Fortnite esports with the whole teaming thing. Because Storm Surge has been around for ages, and pros have been doing this for a very, very, very long time. But I don't know. I think if this happens a lot, it should be a bannable thing, you know? Because Surge is a huge part of FNCS and all that. So I think even if you're practicing in scrims and you're used to getting Surge tags on each other, there should be zero anything in an actual tournament. Like if you're getting Surge tags on someone, excuse me, and you hit them a lot, you should key them. Like, you know what I mean? Like it shouldn't just be like a, oh, hey, let's just tag you 30 blue and then you tag me 30 blue. Ha ha ha, Storm Surge tags. You know, that's just... It's just weird, bro. I've seen this a lot. I'm not a fan of it. It gives certain teams advantages. You know, I'm sure everyone in this video have learned their lesson, but low key, it was an L mistake, bro.
Loot route. And this also doesn't mention the countless amount of other times players have done something like this and nothing happened.
Yeah,
Even
this has
with
been
these
so
players all
popular,
being
bro.
Banned, though, they've had very successful careers. With Bucky now streaming a lot and is still placing very well.
Yeah, he's
Slash
been
going on
popping
to win
off,
an
bro. Huge
FNCS.
congrats to him.
Creo also placing well during some of the FNCSs and World Cup.
Dude.
He's also placing well back
Little
then.
1 mil.
Looking back on the situation, do you think they were rightfully banned, and was 2 months way too long or not?
I think 2 months was too long. I think Fortnite was just trying to make an example out of them, saying like, hey guys, pro community, don't do this. I think there should have been more of a ban for multiple teams because there was a lot of teams doing this back then. But it should have been a very, very quick ban, like a week ban max. Because, yeah, 2 months is a long time, bro. That's a really long time. It was technically cheating, but it wasn't that big. Like, they weren't aimbotting, you know?
One of the first people that may come to mind would be Jarvis.
Oh, God.
Jarvis has been doing YouTube for a very
Not the
long
Jarvis
time, and
situation,
his
bro.
brother K was the one who really introduced him to it. Pretty much right after he joined FaZe and started uploading himself. And pretty much right away after starting his own channel, he would start to get into Fortnite. And he was pretty good at the time. Even though
Yeah, he was
mainly
really
focused on
cracked, bro.
content and would
I
post
love
videos
K and
mainly
Jarvis,
for a
but
younger
the
audience.
decision
The
to
World Cup was
do
announced, and everybody
like
was
a
talking
hack
about
client
it.
for a
So
YouTube
he
video.
decided to play. And
It was
really good.
pretty dumb, bro.
In the
I'm not
7th
gonna lie,
week of
that was...
solos, he almost qualified, but finished 5th place on West,
wow,
where
5th.
only 2 players made it.
That's crazy,
and
man.
in the 9th and last week, he
But yeah,
would
the
be just
decision to
one decent game
hack
away
for
from making
content,
it, but after
that's
sitting
just
in
not
a
it,
queue
bro.
for over 8 minutes, he never found the game and missed out on the qual.
That's
Even
so
though that was
unlucky.
sad, his YouTube was doing better than ever and pulling millions of
19 mil? Oh my god, 19 mil on a Fortnite video, bro. Yo, it's been a minute since the community's hit numbers like that. Yo, that was like as a YouTuber, bro, that was a jump scare. I was like, dang, bro, that's a big view count. Okay. Sheesh, bro.
pulling millions of views. And not only was YouTube going well, he also did very good in lots of the tournaments going on. And he would actually almost qualify for the first ever FNCS, but only ended up placing 16th in the
Aw,
heats.
bro.
However, little did he know
That's
this
crazy.
would be his last tournament
Jarvis
in Fortnite
could have had
forever.
such a
After
major
earning
pro
over
career if he kept
$8
going,
grand
though.
in Fortnite and his YouTube doing very well, he made the dumbest decision in his life. For some reason, as
Yeah.
a stupid little YouTube video, he decided to hop on an ult account and buy full-on aimbot. The video now is quite iconic, and he even said multiple times to not cheat because you will be banned. But little did he
Kind
know
of
that
ironic.
Epic would use him as an example and permanently ban him on every account he
R.I.P.
made.
man.
And because of this, he would make another iconic apology video, but in the end, he did not get any grace from Epic. And now that he couldn't play Fortnite anymore, it was looking bad for his career, since that was pretty much all.
I personally don't think he should have been permabanned. He definitely should have been banned. Like 100% he cheated. But there's a lot of people in solo cash cups, YouTubers, streamers who have kind of went under the radar cheating with, like, you know, Corona Zen, for an example, soft aim. And when they got banned, it was for a very short amount of time if they got banned. And I don't know. I think Jarvis should have been banned, but it should have been like maybe 6 months, year max. I feel like permanent ban, they were just really trying to hit an example. And I don't know, he kind of got thrown under the bus a little bit.
He did on YouTube, so he needed to change up the content. And well, him and his brother Kay would go on to make very clickbaity YouTube videos, again trying to push more out into a younger
They're low-key
audience.
cooking though.
Also,
They're low-key cooking, even though it's like kind of clickbait content. Like they're doing really well, man.
Playing
Lots of respect.
Fortnite a bunch of times. But something people might not have saw coming was that he actually got into YouTube boxing. And nowadays,
Yeah,
Jarvis has
that was
over
crazy,
5 million
man.
subs and is mainly focusing on boxing. It would be very interesting to compare where he's at now to if he never got banned, but I guess we'll never know.
No, he's doing well for himself,
if
bro.
you're enjoying the video so far,
Huge
make
congrats.
sure to leave a
Like
like and
that is
subscribe
such an
because it
impressive
really helps me
turnaround,
out.
bro.
For this next one, let's go all the way back again to the World Cup days with one of the most hated players
Oh,
in gaming
this
history,
guy,
who
bro.
was actually able to play in front of millions.
Okay,
of
let
people.
me pause it again. I keep pausing. I got chill. But I was actually in the stadium at the Fortnite World Cup. I went there in person. And bro, the amount of times this guy got booed, it was so loud. You couldn't hear it on the broadcast that well. And a lot of times they actually like cut out the audio in the broadcast. But bro, this kid got booed. The audience hated him. I've never heard such loud and dramatic hate in a stadium for one person before. I mean, it was bad, bro. It was really bad.
$30 million. And
Which,
that
I mean,
would
it's
be
deserved.
Ziff and Ronaldo.
Bro
If you're an
cheated.
OG, you know
It's
who
completely
they are
deserved.
and that nobody
cringe.
likes him. We'll start off with Ziff, and like many other up-and-coming pro players, the World Cup qualifiers was the perfect chance for them to prove that they had what it took, and everybody was scrambling to qualify. And like I'm sure many other players did, Ziff resulted to cheating.
I bet there was a lot of cheating. A lot of people didn't get to see. It just like went under the radar.
Back in the day, the points you gained during tournaments were really bad. Literally winning a game in the World Cup qualifiers only got you 10 points.
It was
But
that
every
bad?
elimination you got was worth 1. So every time you
Oh
got
my
one, it
God, bro,
pushed
I don't
you
remember it
closer
being
and
that
closer
bad.
to that qualification. And well, I'll just let Cypher here explain what went down.
So, Bad and Luigi is landing here, right? You know, I don't understand this one right here. So he lands.
Bro just lands on the dirt.
Sees the purple palm.
They didn't even like try to make
There's a
it
chest there. You
not
hear the chest,
suspicious,
right?
you know?
You don't hear the chest?
Like they could have so easily faked this, man. He just goes to mine the staircase.
Runs.
Oh
past
no,
purple
I
palm,
landed in World Cup.
pickaxes,
I'm top of the leaderboard. I'm just gonna sit here and mine
for some
a
reason.
staircase.
Finally picks up the purple pump.
Oh no, he got me.
Now this Jesty guy lands out of nowhere.
Nah, this is so cheap,
Doesn't
man.
grab
They
the
deserve to
match,
be
Doesn't
banned.
go for the purple pump. Doesn't go for anything.
This
Running
is
into
so
a wall.
cringe.
And then he shows us his best impression of your grandpa playing Fortnite and starts, you know, shooting.
Bro, they put no effort into trying to make this look real.
Never shooting over the brick wall. It's
Oh god,
okay. Rise
that's
Zip
crazy.
is actually teammates with the first guy. Like they played together duos in previous competitions. This Jesty guy, right? I don't know who he is exactly, but some people did some research. And this Jesty guy played 10 games, right? 8 of his games somewhere in paradise. He landed somewhere over here.
And he just randomly
So he
landed
in
over
the
there.
Same spot. 8 of his games, he landed in the same spot.
That's
So
crazy,
yeah, it was
bro.
pretty obvious that he was cheating, and he just got some of his friends to land on him and give him free kills. And the Fortnite community
That's
would
so
get
gross.
extremely upset about this because he would actually manage to qual by placing 2nd place. And because of this, that meant 8th place, which was Clicks, didn't qual. And if he never got fed those eliminations, Ziff wouldn't have qualled in the first place. But just after 6
What?
days, Epic Games had officially
That's
came
crazy.
out and
Wait,
stated that
did Click still end up qualifying because they banned him off the leaderboard? I don't remember. It's been a minute. I know Clicks was at World Cup and he competed, but was he not able to play solos? Was he only there for duos?
But just after 6 days, Epic Games had officially came out and stated that Ziff was disqualified and gave him a 14-day competitive ban. And not only did
That's
Ziff get banned for getting fed kills,
actually
Stuart
insulting.
Ronaldo actually did the exact same thing
14
and also
days.
got banned for 14
Bro
days.
cheated in the biggest tournament in esports history. Literally $30 million was in the Fortnite World Cup. Biggest tournament ever. Full cheated. And he got banned for 2 weeks. What? I don't understand Epic's thought process there. Like I love Fortnite, man, but dude, that was a pretty L decision, dude. Like, Clicks had a piece of pizza thrown at him in a solo cash cup, and didn't he get banned for like 2 months from competitive? Clicks got a 14 ban for eating pizza. Yeah. He got a 14-day ban for eating pizza, and then he couldn't play FNCS until they changed it like a month and a half later, and he ended up like clutching up and was able to play FNCS. Like, how did Clicks get that ban? But then bro played World Cup and actually cheated. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. Fortnite comp has always been a mess, low-key. This is a dawn of time, man.
Runs in, starts teabagging, gets shot by Ronaldo. Now Ronaldo has heals and shields and materials from that. So this guy played 10 games. Jesty played 10 games, landed in Paradise 8 of those games. In 2 of those games where he didn't land Paradise, one of them he feeds Ronaldo.
And before you comment, Ronaldo is not stable Ronaldo. They are different people.
Yeah. Someone's gonna have gotten that confused.
People thought 14 days wasn't even close to enough. Because this only happened during week 3 of solos,
I would argue that too.
They would only miss out on week 4 duos and week 5 solos, which meant they still had 5 different chances to make the World Cup. And in the 8th week of duos, the Fortnite community's worst nightmare came true. Ronaldo and Ziff ended up placing 3rd.
Bro, I hate to see it again.
And to say they weren't happy would be an extreme understatement.
They made it all the way to the top.
There's 2 reps. There's 2 reps. Fuck.
It's so dumb, man. Like, even looking back on it now, they cheated, got banned, was able to play World Cup again, and then actually qualified, and then walked away with like $100,000.
Ziff in the World Cup.
Like, bro.
Nevertheless, they were invited to play in New York, and well, the crowd did not like them at all.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier.
By the crowd.
It was so loud, bro.
Whenever they died.
That's so deserved. Like, actual clowns, man.
They would place 28th in the finals, not doing too well, but that still made them 50 grand each.
Yeah, the fact that they still walked away with 100 grand is insane, bro. That is so much money.
They would go on to play trio FNCS and squads together, but they only managed to make the heats and not grands. And going into Chapter 2, Season 2 FNCS, Ronaldo would quit the game. However, Ziff continued to play the game and made that season's grands for the first time, placing 22nd, but he would also quit the game right after. Ziff during this time was starting to really get into Valorant and was very good at the time, and he would actually go on to prove how good he was. He would go on to join the team the Pittsburgh Knights
and
would have some very good placements
or cheating.
And later down the road, he would go on to join Disguised Toe's team, Disguised. However, he recently left the team in April of 2023 and has not said a word since. And even with switching games, people still bombarded him with comments because of what he did during the World Cup.
I mean, if he wasn't cheating and he fully stopped and went to Valorant and then actually became a pro in Valorant, that's actually pretty impressive. I'm happy for him because, I mean, that is a big life change, you know? But I mean, that's still pretty suspicious that, like, you know, Valorant's a very competitive game, a lot more competitive than Fortnite. So a little suspicious how a cheater goes from Fortnite and then becomes a pro in Valorant. I don't know. Little suspicious, but if he actually did it without cheating, that's pretty impressive.
Because of this, he stayed off social media for the most part. So now, what exactly happened to Ronaldo? Well, he actually went down pretty much the exact same path as Ziff. And he would actually end up joining the same roster as Ziff, playing for Knights.
What?
But Ronaldo would get dropped for the team right before they actually started doing well. And after he got dropped, he would go silent on all social media platforms, deleting his old YouTube videos, not streaming, and hasn't tweeted since October of 2022. So it seems like he's done with social media for good. But I guess the final question is, do you guys think that they deserved all the hate they got? Now,
yeah. Definitely. If you make a big mistake like that, bro, you kind of have to bear the consequences. It's like that whole meme on Twitter, like, oh no, it's the consequences of my own actions. Like, you did it to yourself, bro. You deserve the hate, but I think you can come back from that. You can definitely be a better person in the future and, like, change what you've done. Like, everyone makes mistakes. So I don't think people should be infinitely mad at them, but I mean, you kind of did it to yourself, bro. You deserve a little bit of
There
that
are
hate,
many
you know?
more cheaters that I can still cover, so if you guys want to see a part 2, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys all for watching this video. It means a
Dude.
lot to me.
W video. Shout out to AceFN, bro. That was actually well made. Those were some of the craziest cheaters in the entire Fortnite community. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want part 2 to this video. Make sure to drop a like and hit that red subscribe button as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one.